you outlined one obstacle with what is the current future of practicing genomic medicine and translating discovery into patient care, which is educating, clinicians and investigators. Can you kind of talk a little bit about what other things do we need to overcome to truly have a translation of important genomic discoveries into patient care?
Okay, fantastic. That's a great question. So it is amazing that we started from $1 billion genome. And as at the time when we listened to Dr. Green a couple of weeks ago, we're actually down to about 1,000 genomes, $1,000 genomes. So we need to have a pipeline that will give us the ability to actually maximize the benefit that we can get from this enormous amount of data that we are accumulating. The other important thing is that whether we like it or not, there is an imbalance in what is available in the genomics world, for example, and this will actually impact the way in which we interpret our results. So let me give you an example. So I'm currently part of a group that is working on genomics of chronic kidney disease in Africa. And it is quite interesting that when we try to pull out studies to actually look at genomic studies that have been done in Africa, like every other thing, Africa is behind. So we have to address that disparity. We have to address equity in genomic research and the way in which we are accumulating genomic data. Putting it this way, actually we need to do that if we want to develop the ability to be able to interpret our findings correctly. So somebody can make a discovery and say that, oh, I found this variant. I actually think that this variant is very, very rare and is likely going to cause disease, okay? It turned out that this variant was actually discovered in somebody of African ancestry, okay? The controls that is available to that person to really determine that that variant is really rare isn't that much. So the person may actually be reporting a false positive result. So we have to move towards generating millions of genomic data that we cover, different populations across the world. And then that way, when we get our results, we can interpret our results confidently, and that's actually going to maximize the benefit that we are going to get from all the cutting edge technology that we're developing every day.
Such an important point, Rasheed. I think having diverse ancestries in the studies that we do, genetics has a huge potential for improving health disparities, as you have shown in your own work, but also historically and continues to have potential for actually exacerbating health disparities. So it's a really excellent point.